Notice how women are allowed to blame their behavior on their hormones, but men don't get that luxury?
No, he's literally telling the truth. And I can tell some women in the comments got offended by that because some of y'all come online looking for arguments because God forbid a man opens his mouth. But he's telling the truth because if y'all were fighting with your partner, if y'all were in relationships and you're verbally, mentally, physically, mentally abusing a man, you don't get the right to blame that on your hormones because men also have hormone cycles. Men literally have hormone cycles on a monthly basis that affects their mental and physical health. But none of y'all want to come on here and acknowledge that because it doesn't fit your narrative. I honestly blame the lack of accountability that so many women have on modern feminism. I'm not saying feminism as a whole is an issue. It's modern feminism, primarily in the United States. I said what I said, and he ain't wrong.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So today we are going to be discussing body count, and hopefully we can get an understanding. Well, I don't think we ever will, because at the end of the day, I think women really want to be 304's, like the women that, like the men that they desire, and then still get the good guy at the end. And this is, in my opinion, I think this is one of the reasons why you're starting to see a lot of quote unquote good guys, the guys that are lame, the guys that, you know, these women claim that they don't want, but deep down, y'all know these are the men that are good for you long term. They still want these men to still wait for them once they're done with their 304 phase and once they've hit the wall. And a lot of women are bitter about it, man. And I think it's another reason why the passport bro movement is growing, because these men don't want to sit over here and bust their ass to get to a point, only to deal with a woman that didn't deal with these kind of men in the first place. Because let's keep it a buck, you guys. Women know the guys that are good for them, but they use these. Y'all want to call these men lame. I would argue the fact that y'all use lame ass excuses as to not deal with these men, because the excuses that y'all come up with aren't even really legit excuses. It's just a scapegoat to have to indulge in 304 behavior and then want to turn around and wait till the last minute and try to get that buzzer beater. Now, the clip that I'm going to be playing for you guys is from Familiar Podcast, and you know, it deals with Ace Metaphor, and he got some of these other guys that are on the panel as well. And I was kind of surprised to see that this guy had this particular take, but I'm also going to be playing clips of other men that reacted to this take, and I want y'all to pay close attention, because what dude did was real sneaky, man, because he kind of pandered to the women, but at the same time he didn't. And I think it went over the women's head because all they heard was what they wanted to hear. Check this out.
Most dudes who on they square and pursuing their business and walking in there and what they supposed to, them is not asking your body count.
So you saying body count doesn't matter to a real man?
Body count matters to dudes who not in the count.
Ooh. Oh Lord! No, we didn't.
This has been tonight's conversation.
That's what I'm saying. I've never met a man who's had the, and ladies, I'm not saying this like y'all easy. I've never met a man who had the ability to actually be with the woman that he wanted. Because most dudes with the women they got access to, not the women they want. I don't know a lot of men who with the women they want, who be worried about who else she. I got money. I know the spots. I can take you wherever the rest of them niggas take you. I'm confident in what I got. I'm not worried about who else you with. Only a dude who not on his square is worried about community. I don't roll in the community.
There's the right ladies to dry yourselves up with.
Respectfully, I can say a Just Mike. I can say an Ace Metaphor. I'm looking at some of the nodding in the room. I don't even roll in the community that you was handing that out to. I don't. I'm not gonna run into the dudes that you with. The dudes who happy and want to point the finger like, oh, I f***ed her. That don't shop where I shop. He don't land where I land. Respectfully, we not the same.
Stop the cap.
Now, notice how that man said community, right? He said that's community box, right? Okay. Notice how he low-key kind of threw him under the bus, but at the same time he didn't, because all they heard was that I don't care about a woman's body count. I'm on my square, I'm doing this. I would actually argue that men that's on their square and on their purpose and all that, they're gonna care. Because those are the men that are looking for wives. And if we understand pair bonding, y'all know the more bodies a woman has, the harder it is for her to pair bond, because she's constantly going to be comparing you to men before you. This is something women don't want to admit. Because if you notice, whenever they have these conversations about body count and when men bring up pair bonding, women have no real argument against that. It's like, it's just so sad to see that basically majority, if not most of the women that were in that room, y'all basically just admitted that y'all got high body counts. That's basically what y'all are admitting. Otherwise, y'all wouldn't be praising like this man preaching the gospel the moment he said that. And then he tried to simultaneously put men down at the same time. But yeah, I see men over here nodding their head. Yeah, because we see that you pandering. You over here telling these women what they want to hear, and they just eating that shit up. But I'm gonna let these next two guys explain it, man, because they pretty much thinking the same way I'm thinking, or should I say, as we think. Let's keep it moving.
Body count doesn't matter to a real man.
Body count matters to dudes who not in the count.
I'm not gonna lie, he got the ladies with this one, because the ladies going for it. They're, oh my God, yes, this is a real man. But ladies, at no point in time does he say, I want to be in a relationship with this woman. At no point in time does he say, yeah, I'm gonna marry that woman. He actually refers to these type of women as community coochie. Now, last time I checked, that's not a positive thing. Nobody wants the nickname of community coochie.
She belongs to the streets.
Of course, a man. Bro, if you out here and you care about a woman body count because you want to kick it with her, you want to hang out with her, you want to take her on a date or just hang and chill, and you got a problem, oh, I'm not going to associate myself with her because she be out here wilding out, then you have a problem. Now, you got an ego issue that you need to take care of. And like he said, you might be mad because she don't want to hang out with you, but she'll hang out with everyone else. But ladies, you got to pay attention to what is said. Like I said, he don't ever bring up a relationship, and he for sure don't bring up a marriage when it comes to community coochie.
Count doesn't matter to a real man.
Body count matters to dudes who not in the count.
You know, this video is interesting because what leaps out to me from this is a hustle. Those three individuals, the two dudes and the woman, they're after the bag. And if you can get that through your head, I guess you could semi-appreciate where they're coming from, at least from a business standpoint. I can respect it. Now, the message in and of itself, this is trash. Them guys know good and well they're not telling the truth. Or at minimum, they're not telling the whole truth. Because I'll put it this way, those guys know good and well, they're good businessmen to know you can't get on that stage in front of a bunch of black women who seemingly, a bunch of them got high body counts. Because that place damn near erupted when the dude said, real men don't care about high body count. Oh, they love that. Hallelujah, they was all up in like it was a church revival. That's an audience full of black women that seemingly got high body counts and maxed out platinum hole cards, and they paid good money to have their ears tickled and to be able to leave that venue feeling great about having a high body count. That's what that is. And those guys weren't going to mess up the bag by saying, if you have a high body count, sis, your odds of getting a ring from a man are slim to none. They can't say that. Who expects them to say that? I sure don't. There ain't no good businessman if you did that. Now, ladies, let me make this a win-win. You can hear that message and pay your money to have your ears tickled, and now you can get the whole truth. Because when this man says the men that care about high body counts are the ones not in the count, he's partially true. He gave y'all a smidgen of the truth. Here's the rest of it. The only men that care about high body counts are the ones not in the count, who also happen to be serious-minded and in search of wives. And ladies, I'll tell you something. If you aspire to be wifed up someday, your platinum hoe card ain't accepted at the husband warehouse. You can't get no ring with that unless you buy it on your own. Now, the good news is that there are plenty of men that have no problem adding to your body count. And you need to spend the rest of your life with those guys. Max out your platinum hoe card. But these husbands, nah, that's off limits.
And there you go, man. I say this all the time, bro. Pandering to women and telling them what they want to hear, bro, is probably the easiest way you can get rich, bro. And it just goes to show you, man, guys like that, they have no real integrity, bro. Like, they really don't. I'm like, and see, and here's the thing, man. If being a real man, and I hate it when women use that term, because if you notice, whenever women say a real man, it's always followed by a woman being what's the word I'm looking for? It's always followed with some kind of behavior that women don't want to take responsibility or any accountability for. Because at the end of the day, women control access to sex. But y'all want that accountability alleviated off of y'all. So what y'all do is y'all follow everything up with a real man wouldn't care. Well, how about this? If body count doesn't matter to y'all, then a real woman would be honest about what her body count is, wouldn't she? Since y'all want to use this real term so damn much. So the next time y'all hear a woman say some bullshit like that would be my response. Since a real man won't care about your body count, a real woman would be honest about what her body count is. Y'all kill me with this shit, man. I'm like, y'all some damn panderers, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro, I'm gonna make that channel, bro. I mean, I'm gonna get rich off of these women, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this, man. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hitting that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm. It helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description and pinned in the comments, as well as the merch line and my latest mixtape. Until the next video, you guys, deuces.